If I didn't wrestle, I don't know where I would be because before I started wrestling, we lived in Chicago in like a bad neighborhood, and school was going bad for me and my brother. My brother used to get like chased home and bullied a lot, and me and my brother hung out with a bunch of bad kids. And now that I think about it, I think back at it and I thought about it feels good like that. I moved out of there and everything changed, and wrestling disciplined me and gave me the discipline that I need to make the right decisions, and just it's been like a good thing, a good aspect of my life. It started with a team in Chicago called the Chicago Knights. Coach Watts was my coach, and then from there I wrestled until 8th grade, and that's when I transferred to the Little Huskies when my brother was moving into high school, and I began wrestling with OPRF then. Coach Powell was like a father figure and a role model to me. I met him when I transferred in 8th grade because my brother was going into the high school, and from there he's just been in my life and helped me with all my issues, like not just wrestling issues, but emotional issues, family issues, anything. He's there for me for it, and anyone else on the team. Coach Powell is like a role model and a father figure. Me and my brother, we get into a lot of arguments all the time and a lot of fights, and Coach Powell's been there to mediate and just talk to us about everything and help us out. And then there's also a lot of financial issues because I have a single mother, and Coach Powell helps us out with like any financial issues we need with wrestling, and tells us like money is not a problem when you're on our wrestling team, and just gives us the support that we need mentally and like physically and just financially that we need to be wrestlers and just to be men. When I win, it makes me really happy and excited, and just like I feel like I've done like what I need to do, and I feel like I'm making Coach Powell happy, so that's why it makes me more happy, especially. And when I lose, it's like I don't know, I feel like I let him down, and I put myself in shame and just doubt myself all the time when I lose, and that like I don't know, it feels like everything ended for me, like, and it's just really heartbreaking for me. People classify us in like a different classification with other people because like wrestlers, everyone knows that we work the hardest and like that we train really hard and we're really dedicated, and so people classify us in a different classification because they think that like we're different from other people because we train so hard and we don't do the things that they do, and we're unique in that way because we love it and we love each other. We pride on each other for that. It's like a domino effect with our team. What one person does, the next person doesn't. We all follow into that and bought into the hard work, and everybody's just been working together. There's a lot of mental blocks that you have to get past when you wrestle. Cutting weight is one of the big things that you have to get past. A lot of people can't go through it because it's really hard to lose weight, especially in the little time that we lose the weight in, and then like it just breaks down in your mind a lot, like it puts a big toll on your mind, and people just can't take it and they break down, they go crazy sometimes. But the good thing about it is that we have the support from our wrestling family and our wrestling team members to keep each other stable and just to talk to each other. Yeah, I really do feel as a wrestling family. That's one of the big things I like about OPRF Wrestling is the wrestling family. You notice that at all of our meets, and as opposed to like other teams, there's always a wrestling family wearing the orange and blue colors and just supporting their team. And they're cheering for everybody on the team, not just their child. This summer I won Greco National Championship at 135 pounds, and I did pretty well. I dominated everybody throughout my bracket, and it was fun actually. Going to USOEC, Olympic Education Center, and wrestling Greco and just furthering my career in Greco and training for the Olympics and hopefully being a future Olympian.